Labor Secretary Silvestre Bello III clarifies workers are not covered by the controversial no vaccination, no ride policy being enforced in public transportation in Metro Manila. In a Malacanang press briefing Tuesday, January 18, Bello says workers are doing essential services, so they are exempted from the new policy. The clarification comes amid confusion about exemptions, with Bello told of experiences of workers who were turned away from their rides because they were not yet fully vaccinated. In a statement, the Transportation Department includes work in its list of essential activities. Other essential activities in the list are medical checkup or examination, buying essential goods, applying for license, passport, or other government documents, and getting vaccinated. Bello says workers can just show law enforcers their company ID when taking public transportation. Meantime, the government is planning to roll out COVID-19 vaccine booster shots to the public via pharmacies and private clinics. Vaccine czar Carlito Galvez Jr. says the government plans to start this in select pharmacies in Metro Manila starting January 21. Over 4.76 million Filipinos have gotten their booster shots so far. Presidential aspirant and Vice President Leni Robredo is hoping the Commission on Elections will allow her office to continue its COVID-19 relief efforts even during the start of the official campaign period. The campaign period for national candidates will start on February 8. The Office of the Vice President relaunched a free mobile antigen testing service called SwapCab this January due to the spike in COVID-19 cases.
Humingi kami ng exemption from Comelec na yung mga COVID-related na mga ginagawa ng office, payagan kami to continue even after Feb 8, lalo na kasi surge ngayon.
The Omnibus Election Code generally prohibits the use of government offices' budgets to boost the campaign of candidates.
Ito talaga yung marami kaming ginagawa ngayon para makatulong sa surge. So sana mabigay yung exemption. Sumulat na kami early this month. Sumulat na kami to ask for exemption. So sana mag-grant.
The Vice President has been praised for running efficient pandemic relief drives since the COVID-19 crisis hit the Philippines in early 2020.
Need more context, clarity, and perspective? Get the full picture with Rappler Plus. With exclusive content and events, you'll get an opportunity to discuss issues with reporters, experts, and featured guests while helping Rappler continue its fearless journalism. Join now.
Despite COVID-19 constraints, the Commission on Elections assures the public that the printing of 67.4 million ballots will be completed in time for the 2022 elections. The Comelec on Tuesday, January 18, says the start of the printing of manual ballots for overseas Filipino and local absentee voters will start on January 19. It also says the printing of the last set of ballots for local voting will be on April 12 to 21. Comelec says a contingency plan includes tapping a reserve pool of workers and putting in place a batching system should a COVID-19 outbreak hit the National Printing Office in Quezon City. Some 65.754 million ballots will be printed for local voting and 1.697 million more for overseas voting. The unprecedented COVID-19 surge forces the Senate to temporarily stop its search for Chinese businessman Michael Yang, ex-Budget Undersecretary Lloyd Christopher Lau, and other personalities linked to the Pharmally scandal. They are supposed to be under arrest. Senate President Tito Soto says many members of the Office of the Sergeant-at-Arms who were tasked to make the arrests either tested positive for COVID-19 or were exposed to the virus.
It's just a postponement. Hindi natin pwedeng pilitin. Baka sila pa maging spreader eh.
The Senate is in lockdown after at least 88 staff members tested positive for COVID-19, while several others are under quarantine. For months now, the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee has been conducting an investigation into the anomalous pandemic deals that Pharmally Pharmaceutical Corporation bagged under President Rodrigo Duterte's government. Yang is now facing 2 arrest warrants from the Senate panel for initially failing to attend the hearings and then giving evasive answers to senators when he showed up. Lau also faces arrest warrants due to his failure to properly cooperate in the Senate investigation, but he remains in hiding. Yang, Lau, and 7 other key figures in the Pharmally scandal are currently on the immigration watch list. Tonga's smaller outer islands suffer extensive damage from a massive volcanic eruption and tsunami last Saturday, January 15. Alarming images taken by New Zealand Defence Force reconnaissance flights show an entire village destroyed on Mango Island and numerous buildings missing on nearby Atata Island. Tonga police say Tuesday, January 18, confirmed death toll stands at 2. But with communications in the South Pacific island nation cut, the true extent of casualties is not clear. Atata and Mango are between about 50 and 70 kilometers from the Hunga-Tonga-Hunga Ha'apai volcano, which sent tsunami waves across the Pacific Ocean. The eruption was heard some 2,300 kilometers away in New Zealand. The archipelago's main airport, Vanuatu International Airport, was not damaged in Saturday's eruption and tsunami, but heavy ashfall is preventing full operations. The situation also hampers international relief efforts. Tonga is a kingdom of 176 islands, of which 36 are inhabited, with a population of 104,494 people. The archipelago remains largely cut off from the world since the eruption, as its main undersea communications cable was cut.